Little B, the Shads, mate, Ian Bettridge. A couple of weeks ago, I'm sorry this is a bit delayed, but Little B is like the Shadows version, Brian Bennett's Moby Dick, or anything like that, or Carl Palmer's Tank for you, Andrew, and all that sort of stuff, seeing we're big Carl Palmer fanatics and all that. And Little B is a great little Shadows song, and with a beautiful extended drum solo by Brian Bennet. I've got a couple of notes on Brian Bennet here. Where is he? Where is it? He's a composer and conductor as well as a drummer and all that. He is 79 and he's still going on. He has an OBE. Fantastic for his services to music, the Shadows. Okay, so that's it. Brian Bennet, all that sort of stuff. He's a composer and a conductor. Ian, this is for you. I'll get straight into it. There's an intro, right? It goes into it. Now, lovely little shuffle there. Why does that remind me of Blisters in the Sun or something like that? But anyway, it's got that kind of a feel about it. And then there you go. So you got that ba-dum-ba-boom. There's the B section, boom. This reminds me of tequila. That bell is for you, Scott Hayward. It's my Leo. It's my new. I'm calling that one Leo after Leo Kotke, because it seems every time you do a little piece for me, I keep ending up hitting that in black and white. There you go. I don't know why it keeps coming back like that, but there it is. Now that's the song, right? And there you go with that. Now what happens after that is that Brian Bennet goes into the snare thing, and he's got, this is a jazzy kind of thing. So he's got the 4 on the floor, feathered, I mean it's light. It's not like that. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4. Hi-hat on 2 and 4, so important. Right, both, the right, both, right, both, right, both. And you put that lilt into it. Now what he sort of does there is a bit of a 2 and 2 is what I call it. It's a little bit like a 2-bar phrase but with a 2-beat fill. But the thing is, the phrase is the fill. So you got a fill on the fill. Lucky fill. Anyway, so what happens here is you might have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. It's sort of a, it's not strict, but it is what it is. It's, like 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's that. So what you've got there is a single stroke roll, and then you can put in some doubles or some roughs. A wop bop a loop bam wop bam boom. Brian Bennet isn't really doing the splash hat there, but I sort of like it. Sort of thing. You get that. Now you got to remember that Little B is the late 50s, okay? So you're talking about a fairly jazzy kind of solo there. So that's the first part, okay? That kind of thing where he starts off the snare. So he's got that going, right? Jungle drums. Now, where do you think he got that from? Genie Krupa. Okay. He's still doing the 4 on the floor. Now, Face Chook, a couple of weeks ago, I was talking about getting around the drums and all that. So I'm going to start with the floor tom, right? What am I doing there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what I did is started to use odd number of strokes, and for that, hippopotamus, 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 Gina Lolla Bridget, 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 and I've gone on, yeah, you know. But this time, sort of an overlay effect. There's the basic 1. That kind of a thing there. Now I really first heard that with that kind of thing, not so much from Gene Krupa, but he was the guy. I heard it through one of dear old Dad's Reader's Digest box sets, right? And it was all big band and all that stuff. And somewhere poked in, I was just going through it and all this sort of stuff. And next thing, hi, this is Tommy Dorsey, and this is Hawaiian War Chant featuring Buddy Rich. And it was like, bang, 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 bang. And he was doing this jungle, they call it jungle drums, right? And then he doubled up. This is what Brian Bennet's doing, right? Then he moves, Ian, he moves to the snare drum. So it's the same kind of deal. Bum,